I know it's not as easy as you thought it was going to be. I know it didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. I know those plans didn't happen the way you planned it to happen. But I promise you, if you keep going, you keep putting that first foot forward, you have no choice but to win, especially if you put God first. Guys, it's me, your fave G, and I am back with another one. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. I'm your girl G with the gems, and over here on my channel, I talk all things life-changing. I talk about budgeting, saving, money management. I motivate. I talk about anything that's going to uplift you for the good, okay? So if that's things that you like, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss out on none of this good stuff, because I got a lot of good stuff coming. Well, happy Monday, you guys. Happy Monday. It's Monday morning, actually, in real time. I'm actually doing this video and then I'm gonna upload it because I just wanted to come on and motivate you guys. I just wanted to come on and give y'all some of this good stuff that God has given me. Y'all, I promise you, I know that it's not as easy as we thought, but listen. God got a plan. That's all I can tell you is God got a plan. And I am so curious on, what are you waiting for? Like, why are you waiting? You know God has a plan. You're motivated. You're pumped up, but you're nervous and you're scared. And so I wanted to talk to you guys today about myself. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about me. Y'all, it comes, that nervousness, that procrastination spirit, that spirit where you're just like, man, it's not going the way that I want it to go, so I'm gonna just go back to what I used to go to. Listen, it comes, y'all. To motivate yourself, you have to speak over yourself, and you have to keep going. If you put God first, all the plans that's according to his will is gonna work. That's just it. That's the post, okay? I wanted to share with you guys on this morning when I got real down last month in my business. I got real down last month in my content. Not really my business. I got down in my content, y'all. And I kind of just didn't post. I wasn't worrying about the content that I was posting. I wasn't giving too much energy to it, right? And so of course my money went down, and like that's one thing I don't play about. Like, listen, if YouTube is paying me, then I need to be consistent and I need to work hard, because if I was working hard for the other job, you know I gotta work hard for what God has given me. I've always wanted to motivate and uplift people. Well, somebody who I actually looked up to, who's actually an influencer as well, and I looked up to her, right? And she made a post about me, and it was kind of discouraging, and I was kind of upset. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of mad about it, but I don't entertain negativity. That's one thing I don't do, is give my energy to bad things, right? So but it did mess with my spirit, and so I kind of just slacked back on posting my motivational content. And that month, like, I went into prayer and I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna post, but I'm gonna just post about business. I'm not gonna be too in tune. And people just start reaching out to me, people who I don't even know. Like, you motivate me so much. Like, you give me so much good energy. Like, I need your advice on this. Like, I need to talk to you about this. And I was like, why am I shutting my mouth? Because one person feels as though I'm not helping them. That's fine. One and done, baby, because God has so many more. So when I went and I repented, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I went and I repented. I told God, I am sorry, because you gave me this mouth for a reason. You gave me this voice for a reason. And you gave me this platform for a reason. I said, I'm not about to let nobody stop me from doing what God gave me to do. And baby, I got back to posting my motivationals. I made another page to motivate people. So if she can't see me on one page, she gonna see me on the other. But that's just me telling you guys, everybody is not gonna be called to you, and that's okay. It's fine. God has his specific purpose on your life. He has his specific plans on your life. So if it's for business, God is going to fix that for you. If it's for your finances, God is going to fix that for you. If it's for your content, God is going to fix that for you. God has his specific purpose on your life. So you cannot allow nothing that man is doing to discourage you, okay? You guys have to stay focused. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep going because God has something planned, okay? I don't know, like, I can't stress this enough when it comes down to God's plan, because we get so discouraged because it's not going the way that we want it to go. But when you go into prayer and you get to talking to God and you get to giving it to him and you say, God, I want it to go according to your plan, because no matter what, it's gonna go according to God's plan. So I've learned to start praying for that. God, I pray for whatever you have planned for me in the future. Somebody just asked me on Friday, she said, Jesus, what's your next plans? Like, what do you have next? Whatever God has for me, that's my next move. Whatever God has designed for me, whatever God wants for my life, that's my next move. I'm not moving if it's not in his will. I'm not going forward if it's not in his will. If it's a business partnership, if it's something in my life, if anything, if it's not a part of God's plan, y'all, so listen, I want y'all to stay encouraged. I want y'all to keep going forward. I don't want nothing to stop you guys. But what I do need you to stop doing is, I need you to stop waiting. It makes no sense to sit there and say, well, I'm gonna start working on my credit when because I want to buy a house next year. So like the end of this year, I'm gonna start working on my credit. Oh no, listen, if you are trying to buy a house in the next 2 to 3 years, your credit should be your main focus now. So if next year is your plan, you need to get on it like now, because you way behind, okay? Like, you need to get on it like right now. Starting a business is in your plan. Then you need to start writing your business plan out now. You need to get on it now. What are you waiting for? We wait too much for what God has for us, and we lack and hold ourselves up. You have to get moving now. You have to put that first foot forward now, because if you keep waiting, then what? Christmas of 22, I actually ran into my good friend Monique, Journey with the Hints, my girl. I love her so much. And me and her were talking. We kind of met before that, but we were talking, and I was like, I want to get my content going. And she was like, what are you waiting for? Like, that was what she told me. What are you waiting for? And I was like, I'm going to do it, but I'm just not sure who's going to follow me. I'm just not sure who's going to engage with me. I don't know what kind of content I want to do. Like, and I'm just telling her that. And she's like, okay, what are you waiting for? Because you really need to start now. Because if you consistently wait, you're just going to be waiting. That's my message to you today. What are you waiting for? I don't care what trials and tribulations may come, because please know they're going to come. That's why I told y'all that story in the beginning. It's going to come. Life is going to happen. You're going to lose a loved one. You're going to lose somebody close to you. And I'm not just saying by that. I'm saying if anything, relationships end, okay? Life is going to transition. You may lose a job. The children may not, what I'm saying? Just different things may happen. And you have to keep going forward. You have to keep putting that first foot forward, and you have to keep going, because God has a purpose and a plan for what he has for you. And if you keep being reluctant on it, if you keep stopping, if you keep waiting, then what? I had a boss tell me years ago, he was the first doctor I actually worked for. He told me, he said he was an IT tech before he became a doctor. He said, and his wife told him, why don't you go and be a doctor? You're really smart. You can do it. And he was like, well, I don't got 7 years to waste to go to become a doctor. I don't have that time to waste. I'm not trying to go. And she said, but in 7 years, babe, what are you going to be doing? So my question is, if you wait and you say you're going to do it next year. Next year, you're still going to do it. So why not do it now? Why not start that business now? Why not start that home buying process now? Why not start whatever it is that you want to start? Why not do it now? If it's you working on yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, if you have to get into therapy, why not do it now? What are you waiting for? Wait broke the bridge, y'all. I know that's the old saying. I didn't want to do it to y'all, but it kept coming in my head, so I gotta say it. Wait broke the bridge, you guys. I'm gonna share something with y'all before I get off of here, because I said I wasn't gonna keep y'all all morning. I just wanted to give this to you guys to encourage you to stop waiting. Now, every morning I read a devotional, and every night I read a devotional. I love to encourage myself. I love to motivate myself. I love good energy. I love watching different things. So Crystal Renee, I watch her, Sarah Jakes, Pastor E.T., anything that can motivate and uplift me. I love listening to those motivational speakings all the time. I love devotions. I love reading good books. I love it. I just do, y'all. So this morning because this is what made me come on here and do this video, this devotion from Joyce Myers. And if you are at work, if you are sitting in a doctor's appointment, if you are, this is the easiest devotion because it's on your phone. You don't need the book. We all electronic savvy, right? And it says, God says, I will be with you. Okay, that's her daily devotion for today. The presence of God in our lives helps us overcome fear. If we know by faith that God is with us, we can be grateful for his presence, and we can take on any challenge with confidence and courage. We may not always feel God's presence, but we can be thankful for his word, remembering that he said he would never leave us nor forsake us. In the Bible, the basis for not fearing is simply this: God is with us. And if we know God's character and nature, we know he is trustworthy. We do not have to know what he is going to do, when he is going to do it, or how he is going to do it. Simply knowing he is with us is more than enough. And y'all, I am here to encourage you that God is with you. He is not going to leave you. He is not going to forsake you. If you allow him to go forward first and you give your plans to him and say, God, if it's in your will, go forward and do the work. Y'all, I just wanted to give y'all that encouragement on this morning. I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all have an awesome and amazing week. I look forward to coming and speaking with y'all every Monday morning because God said do it. That's it. That's the post. I'm not worried about being in the algorithm with all different type of niches. I'm not worried about none of that. God told me to do this, and I'm going forward, and I'm going to do it, y'all. And if this helped you, if this encouraged you, if this helped you in any bit, I ask that you share me out to some of your loved ones, some of your families and your friends that loves good energy. I love good energy, and I love the Lord, y'all. I love y'all so much, and until next time, we over here building generational wealth and breaking those generational curses. Happy week. Bye, y'all.